It is Wednesday, June the 10th. This is Henry at the Chamber, stationed at our global headquarters at the corner of Lamar and H Street. That's 100 H Street in the historic Hamilton building. Come see us. Got some really good news from Wednesday. First off, we got a new member recently. A new friend of ours named Vanessa has opened Camp Therapy Center. Stands for Creative and Meaningful Play Therapy Center for Children. And so we're excited to get to know her and the business better. Monarch Motor Speedway has some big news for Friday. Tony Stewart is coming. Tony Stewart and the All-Star Circuit of Champions will have a full field of sprint cars this Friday night at Monarch Motor Speedway. You cannot miss that. And then we got an email from a good friend of ours late last night. Dusty Sternadell has been analyzing her membership options and has decided to upgrade to our Chairman's Council tier. So Dusty, we're so pumped that you're stepping up like that. We love you being part of the Chamber family, and we're excited to have that conversation. Read something interesting yesterday. There's a website where you can go and look at different regions of the state of Texas and figure out where are the unemployment claims coming from? What are the sectors? And so think to yourself, what industries are seeing the most unemployment claims? And I'm going to read the top 5 for our region for you. Number 1, aerospace-related manufacturing. As long as planes are not flying, that's going to hurt anything to do with aerospace. And so we've got several manufacturers involved in providing parts and services to airlines and others that purchase airplanes. And so we got some issues there. Full service restaurants is another one. Limited service restaurants is another one. So basically all restaurants. Then oil and gas support. And so that could be manufacturing related to oil and gas. And then oil and gas drilling itself. And that one surprised me a little bit. But yeah, so basically what we're looking at is the industries that have been hit the hardest, or the workforce that has been hit the hardest by this COVID-19 and the downturn in oil and gas, and just generally what's going on in the economy. Aerospace manufacturing, oil and gas, restaurants. Something interesting to keep in mind. So this week we've been working on a really big downtown project that we hope to be able to tell you about soon. Yesterday I met with Michael from Dexter. Dexter's been in the news lately. They're moving out of downtown and are moving into the historic Fain Presbyterian Church. And Michael was just gushing over this location yesterday. I can't wait to get out and see it. But they've got big school facility. They've got the chapel where they can host big events. They've got an underground basketball court and a fenced-in playground. And it's in the middle of a really walkable neighborhood. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Then we're working on plans for a new Emerging Leaders Initiative that we're going to roll out later this year. And then this afternoon, I'm making plans for our newest episode of The Pulse, where my guest will be Senator Pat Fallon, State Senator Pat Fallon. Really interesting guy. If you have not met him before or gotten a chance to hear him speak, tune in at 3 o'clock this afternoon on our Facebook page. And again, thanks to United Regional for sponsoring The Pulse. At home, I got a couple of new shows we've been watching. Space Force is hilarious. If you like Steve Carell and The Office type humor, this is a show about Steve Carell is a military leader and he's getting a new post and he thinks it's Air Force, and all of a sudden it's a new agency called Space Force, and it's pretty funny. And then we picked up another one. We like car shows, and Gotham Garage is probably the best one that I've seen yet. They do some amazing work, and so if you like car shows where they're taking old parts and old bodies and putting together really cool new stuff, check out Gotham Garage. Don't forget to like the Chamber Facebook page, because there's a lot going on in town right now, and that's a really easy way to stay in the loop with what's going on. And keep sending those questions. We're still getting questions every day about, can I do this? What's the law on this? What's the best way for me to do this? How do I recapture my customers? And so that's one of our jobs, is to help you get through situations like this. And so please don't be too proud to reach out for help. Let us know what you're up to. We will help tell your story. We will brainstorm with you on ways to accomplish whatever it is that you need to do. All right, life has 2 rules. This is a quote that I'm going to close out with, and this is a pretty simple one. Life has 2 rules. Number 1, never quit. Number 2, always remember number 1. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Love you guys.